Okay, so let's start just by seeing that we're doing the challenge mode, meaning we have the full and upright and all of the 6 tarots in verse. Mainly, every first test of each of brain, book, fist, or foot would get a -1 each round, and also we start with 1 less health and 1 less sanity for each investigator. We will be playing through Path of Carcosa, so let's just load it in. And set it to standard difficulty. Just place the complaint log right here. We're not going to see these tarots anymore. We don't care. Have the decks ready to load. I'll load them now. And it's also going to roll our random basic weakness. So let's just see if we have indebted. No, these are just our bonded cards. Same here. So I guess these will come as a surprise to both of us. So we're playing with Harvey and with Mark. So we click standard. Just going to copy the scenario reference. And I'm assuming that everybody knows how Carcosa works, so I'm just going to pull these 4 things out. Give these quick shuffle in advance, this as well. Okay, agenda, 6 doom to advance, and awakening, we need 6 clues to proceed. Now, since I know we need to randomize the second act card, I'll just do it in advance as well. So, shuffle, 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 put that here, put this here, and this is our act deck, and these 2 are gone. Okay, so let's draw opening hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we got through the gates. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a very interesting hand. Here we have a beat cup and we have a weapon, and the rest I'd like to draw at a later instance, although maybe I want to keep this overpower. So I'll just mulligan these 2. And you know what? I'll throw away the overpower as well. Here we're going to keep the fingerprint kit and the scroll of secrets. And probably the practice make perfect, and I'd like to hit these off the PMP, so I'll just keep these. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. Okay, bit of a bummer we hit the astounding rev, but you know, what can you do? Shuffle, shuffle. Well, we begin at the theater. No clues here. So my main strategy is actually going to be, in true solo, I'd go to the backstage hoping that the men in mask hit a lobby back doorway, but since we're not true solo and we need 6 clues, I'm actually going to go the other way around. I'm going to rush to the balcony, then try both doorways here, fishing for victory, and then I'll go backstage. So let's start with Mark. We'll play a stand together. Each gain 2 resources. And then I'll run out this beat cop and machete. Okay, that's all 3 actions. I'll mark that I have a fifth combat, and we have the machete, so we're ready to go. On the other side, let's start here. Let's start with the scroll of secrets. Immediately use it to look at the bottom of our deck, trying to fish out the thrice damned. DS, that's also nice. Let's play a Milan. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's start by moving towards the balcony. So lobby, when it's revealed, put 2 side lobbies. 1, 2. Let's just mark them here, and we're out of actions. So upkeep and upkeep. Okay. 1 of 6. Counter card is Twisted Tooth's Will. So we're at a 2-1. We actually don't really mind losing any of these 2 cards, but you know what? Let's just run it. 2-1. 0, and we've taken a willpower test this round, so we'll mark it down. The Fanatic, he's going to spawn on our location because that's the reveal location with most clues. And we'll use the lightning bolt window between turns to look at the bottom card of our deck. It's a research librarian. Let's draw it. It's good icons, and let's go ahead with Mark. So first action, we'll walk in here. We'll engage the Fanatic, and last action, we'll use Machete. So we get +1 and -1 because of the tarot. So we're at 6-3. That's up by 3. That's pretty good. -1. We have no horror. This guy's dead, and we get his clue. Now, since most of these locations have more than 1 clue, I'm going to probably just play this FPK out. So let's, although I would like to investigate this turn. So let's actually start by walking to the balcony. Has 2 clues and 2 shroud. Second action, let's run and investigate. Let's try PMP. Search the top 9. First I hit an astounding rip, that's 2 money. And we whiffed. Okay. That sucks. Well, we're at a 5-2, that's pretty good. Actually, I already got the money for this, so let's just run to perception. This is our second action, right? Yeah, so it'll be an 8-2. Sorry, 7-2. That's a clue and a card and a money with Dr. Milan. Now I get this. Okay. Last action, let's investigate. We don't get a -1 anymore, so we're at a 6-2 up by 4. It's pretty safe. That's good, and we get the clue and the victory. Okay, enemy phase nothing. Up. Keep. We'll get the -1 back, and we'll go to 2 doom out of 6. Counter card is. We don't have 3 hordes. Surges. 2. Cannot play events. That's okay. This guy gets Spirit's Torment. Well, I'm not going to place a Doom back. First action. Between turns, I'm going to try fishing again. This Rise damned out. Crack the case. That's okay. So since we... actually, let's start with Mark. We'll ditch this for 2 actions. And for our last action, we'll check out one of these doorways in case it's the ticket office. Nope, it's the lightning box, which is really good. We want those 2 clues. Let's see. I was thinking about playing the fingerprint kit before we go into here. It would let us investigate at a 6-4, and we can commit some cards. What we could do instead, let's say this is first action, play, move, and I can't move again. So I'll actually take 2 actions to move for the Spirit's Torment, and last action we'll play the FPK. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no enemies, so up, keep. Okay, 3 of 6. Let's see what we got. Rats. Rats is good. And here, dissonant voices. Cannot play assets or events. That's pretty okay. So again, let's start with Mark. We'll go 5-1. Sorry, 6-1. That's pretty good. I'm probably not taking another combat at this turn, but just in case. Now, second action, I'll move out, and let's scout the last one. Now, this is the box office, so we really don't need to go back here. That's pretty good. So first action, we'll walk in with Harvey. Second action, we'll investigate with the fingerprint kit. Going at a 5, 6, 7. Let's go up by 4 with this crack the case. 8-4, 9-4. We get that clue. We get both clues. We get a resource from Milan. That's our first action. Then we'll take, when we move, we investigate it, we'll move out. Okay, enemy phase nothing. We have 5 of the 6 clues we need. Up. Keep. And this goes away. 4 of 6 doom. We need to have Mark start to stand over here. Spires of Carcosa. 2 shroud. And we'll put the doom on the spires, although I know it goes on the location. You get another Spires of Carcosa. Who shuffled this? So honestly, I think we're going to take the double Asian Evils because we can't really investigate all of this and just have Harvey start running towards the other side, have Mark camp here. So Mark will move 1, 2, and play the 45. And let's run away with Harvey into backstage. Let's get 2 backstage doorways. So it goes here and here. Now one of these could be the rat room. I don't want to go there for our last action, so what we'll do is we'll play the Dream Enhancing Serum, turning DS mode online with the hand counter. I could have played the scroll, but I think this is in the long term going to get us much more value. Okay, enemy phase, we got nothing. Up through the gates. Hits our machete. No! Thank God we have the 45. And Harvey gets his research librarian. Exhausted DES, draw another card. Overzealous. Oh boy, that's a nasty weakness to get. A Poltergeist with Surge. Black Star's Rise. This is pretty okay, though it could advance mid-turn. I don't think it really matters, so let's just run it. We're at 5-4. If we fail, nope, we pass. Now, since it's each round, I'm not going to bother readjusting. So let's advance. We have too much doom. This is going to go away. This is going to go away. And Big Butt Baby shows up in here. Counter card is King's a Dick. Got nothing. Frozen in Fear. That's pretty nasty. You get another King's Edict into a Fanatic, which comes into our location. Harvey is pretty bogged down with enemies, and we didn't find our occult lexicon yet. That's interesting. Normally I'd like Mark to come and help, but I don't think it's possible. So let's have Mark go first. We'll take 2 actions to take our shot. So we're at 5, 6-4. I could commit both vicious blows, but it seems like such a waste. Let's PMP. See if we can hit an overpower. We got it. Okay, so we're at 8-4 up by 4. That's where we want to be. Elder Sign, that's a +0, so that's 2 damage, and we draw a card and get the overpower back to our hand. Last action, take our shot. Now we're at a 7-4. We need 1 icon. Well, let's draw another card anyway. Up by 5. Okay, that's good enough. That draws a card. We take 0 damage from Shell Shock. That's 0 horror. This resets to Act 1 with 3 doom. End of our turn, we need to test Frozen Fear. We're currently at a 2-3. We'll commit Steadfast to be 5-3, and we'll take a damage on ourselves to be 7-3. That's good enough. This is gone. Okay, let's see what we can do here. First action, let's talk to this ghost. So we're at a 5-3. It's probably good enough. I don't want to commit too much into it because we'll have to talk to him again. 5-3. Yep, that's a damage. Now we're at a 6-3. That's kind of better odds. Yep, this guy's dead. Now, I can still find rent room, so let's try evading. I'm at a 1-3. 3 all. Let's be up by 2. That's good enough. Okay. Anyways, enemy phase nothing attacks, and we do up. Keep. Okay. 4-6. Counter card is Rotting Remains. So we're at a 2-3 currently. We can tank some on the big cup. Let's just run it. 2-3. 0. We'll just take one on the big cup. Mark that we did a test. You get same thing, but here we're at 3 all. Since Milan is probably my final ally, I'm just going to commit this rook. Nope, this stays here. Commit this rook, so we're going to be 4-3, and I can tank some horror. -1, I pass. Good. Okay, Mark, first action, walk on over. Do I engage? I think I just take my shot. Yes. And I'll commit a daring, so I'm at a 5-8-3, up by 5. That's good, I draw a card. This guy's dead. We get his clue. We could advance, and you know what? Let's just see where he goes. So let's advance. So, let's see if it's a lobby or backstage. I'll shuffle, bring it to the map, lobby. Okay, and we actually know which lobby doorway it is since we got these to see these 2. So this is going to be the 5-shroud location, meaning the Manipulate Mass Investigate is going to be a 7. It's pretty nasty. Last action, let's try finding Rat Room. Are you Rat Room? No. Okay. First action, walk into not Rat Room. Second action, this is going to cost me a horror, but I'm going to do it. FPK, so I'm at a 6-1. That's pretty good. Elder Sign, so I'm going to draw a card, then use Harvey's ability to draw another card. Now I get the Vault of Knowledge. I succeeded by way more than 2, so I'm going to take a horror on Milan. I'm going to also get his money. Last action, I'm still pretty scared of the Thrice Damned, so let's play this other Scroll of Secrets and peek at the bottom card of our deck. Perception. Well, what can you do? Up. Keep. It's okay. Let's go to 5 of 6. We need to start moving back with Agent of the King, or maybe not. Twisted to his will. That's just going to be 2 cards discarded. I'm not going to bother. Let's test Elder Sign. Well, that's a +1, so I still fail. So I think I draw the cards first, so I'm just going to draw 1 card. And I already hit twice damage, so it's going to deal me 2 damage. So I have 6 health and I already took 2, 4 health remaining. And I'll draw another card now that I know that Thrice Damned is out of the deck. Oh, here's the Occult Lexicon. And I'll just discard the 2 rightmost cards. Well, easy come, easy go. No more Occult Lexicon. This is gone. Okay. Mark. So we want to kill this guy and we want to put a new gun out. So let's start by shooting our shot. We're at a 5, 6 to 4. Let's try 8 to 4. There you go. So that's 4 damage in 1 blow, killing the Agent of the King. Second action, we'll E-cash. 1, 2, 3. Now I would like to play this gun. It gives a much better boost versus that guy. And I'm starting to run low on icons, so I'll just gain a resource. Play this next turn and fight the baby in a future turn. Now, what do I do with if I hit Rat Room? Let's fish for a card. Dream Diary. Okay. Let's pre-play it. 1, 2. Kick the Scroll of Secrets. Make it a Dream Diary. Second action, pick this up. Last action, I'm going to go into here. And if this is Rat Room, I'll just try fighting with a +4. Name phase nothing. Up. Keep. Let's mark that we've done this. And guess who's back? The Royal Emissary's back. Counter card is Rats. You get? Okay. Well, I'm glad it's not the other order. First action will punch Rats. Will be 5 to 1. It's probably good enough. Yes, it is. Second action, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will play the Thompson. Now we're not just going to walk on to this guy. We will tank a horror, which is fine. I guess last action we'll just gain another resource. We still have a Hollow Mirror somewhere here. I know we're not drawing aggressively, but also we don't have a lot of life to play with. So let's walk into probably Rat Room. Of course, Rat Room. Let's see if there's still one in the deck. There is. Let's get him. Okay, shuffle. Second action, punch Rat. So I'm at a 0 to 1 now. +4. I would like to interpret the dream, so let's go +5. So I'm at 5 to 1. -4. That was really, really lucky that I committed the last one. But unfortunately, that's not a succeed by 3. Last action, I will go for the last FBK. So I'm at a 5 to 3, 7 to 3. Elder Sign, draw a card, and we'll draw another card from Harvey's ability. And we'll also draw from the Perception. We'll gain a resource from investigating successfully. We'll also crack the case for 3 resources. Oh, we can't, sorry. Dissonant Voices. We didn't draw any multiples, and that's it. So enemy phase, this guy goes into here and he sings his song. We take a horror, and yeah, we take a horror. We'll do up, keep. This goes away. I drew a card I already have, so this is only during the investigation phase, but we will draw from the DES. And I think we're good. So, 1 of 6 on the second agenda. Counter card is Frozen in Fear. Oh shit. Scented Madness. I don't have 3 horror, but we got a Poltergeist. These are a series of some unfortunate draws. Now what do we do? Lowest brain, that's Mark. I probably think we can tank some of the damage. So let's say we play a Hallowed Mirror. Get these and shuffle. Second action, we Soothing Melody to heal both of these off. Draw a card. That's good for passing the Frozen Fear, and last action we'll gain a resource. End of our turn, we'll test this. We're at 5 to 3, 6. No, let's go get. No, up by 3. Well, autofill is autofill. Okay, and Harvey's just gonna 5 to 3, 6 to 3 up by 3. It's 1 damage. Now it's up by 3 again. That's good enough. This guy's toast. Last action, we'll just pick up an essence. Enemy phase, he's going after Mark. He comes, he attacks. Put one on the cop, one on ourselves, and we'll draw a card. Then we'll do up, keep. We also both take a horror. And 2, 6. Counter card is Black Star's Rise. I really don't mind failing this. I'll just put a Doom on the agenda. It's fine. 3 of 6. You get Odding Remains. Well, we don't want to take too much horror. We'll just commit these 3 to the test. So we're 6 to 3. Elder Sign, draw a card, and then we'll draw another card from. Oh, is this only during investigation? Yeah, so we can't do that. These go away, and I passed a brain test. Okay, let's start with Mark. 2 actions to fight, so we'll shoot our shot with the Thompson. So we're 7 to 4. Let's go 9 to 4. Retaliate. That's 2 damage on us. We'll draw a card. So final action. We'll shoot our shot. We'll commit the home front. So we're at 1,000,000 to 4. Yep, that's 3 damage because we transfer 1. End of turn, we test this. We're at 2 to 3. Let's commit this to be 3 to 3. And don't want to take a damage, so we'll just be 3 all. That's the best we can do. Nope. That sucks. The autofill really, really hurt. Can Harvey help? So I walk twice and I attack at a 2 to 4, 3 to 4. That's not good enough. I lost my call lexicon. Well, Harvey's going to have to just forward the agenda, so we'll just walk 3 times. Enemy phase, this guy crunches into us. We'll take the damage on us and probably have to kill the beat cop. Drawing a card. And he also dings us for horror. Not Harvey, and we do up. Keep. It's fine. 4 of 6. Counter card is. And we cannot commit skill cards to skill test. And him cannot move more than once. Well, we are planning on moving exactly once. Let's start with Harvey again. First 2 actions to shoot our shot. So we're at a 6 to 4. Let's commit these 2 and be at an 8 to 4. And this guy's finally dead after 1,000,000 turns. To the victory display and 3 doom. Last action, we will Soothing Melody. Right. Did I commit skill cards? I did not. Healing 2 damage. Draws this card. End of turn, I test this at a 2 to 3. Probably not passing this. Yep. It's going to be a long run for Mr. Mark to move to resign. First action, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll play a new FPK. Second action, we'll move in. Last action, we will investigate here. It's a 5-shot location, so we're at 5 all. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 to 5, that's up by 4. That's probably good enough. Yep. Still don't get to translate the dream. I'll get my resource and we'll get these clues. Hopefully we'll translate the dream elsewhere. Okay, and we do up. Keep taking another horn ourselves. Calls are now -3s. 4 of 6. Counter card is. Cannot trigger lightning bolt abilities. That's fine. It's Spirit's Torment. That's a bit brutal, but I'm sure we can do. So Mart will just walk twice. That's going to be his whole turn. Next turn we have to test Frozen in Fear. We're just going to tank this. Yep. Okay. Let's... We would like to translate. It might be a bit easier here. Elsewhere? What I could do is drop a clue and then repick it up with the working a hunch, but I don't think it's action efficient. Just skip an action when I try moving or take a horror. Let's start by, you know what, let's pick this up. Let's investigate Mad and Pellet Mask. So that's versus a 7. So I'm at a 5 to 7, 7 to 7, and let's just up by 4, and I think I'm gonna have to, let's be up by 5. -1, so I did interpret the dreams. I'm gonna mark that later. I did successfully investigate. So I get a resource. This guy's gonna move here, but we're gonna also advance the act. So we got 2 tablets. So 2 tablets. Did I add 2? Yep. Okay, 2 tablets in the bag. Place 1 horror on where he left, and if we leave, we test foot 4 and take damage on a horror. We will try leaving. We're gonna tank this foot test, take damage on a horror, and end up right here. And we'll take another horror because we left with Spirit's Torment. I think that's fine, right? We can tank up to 7. Okay. Enemy phase nothing. Up. Keep. 5 of 6, hoping to resign next turn. Relocation with most clues, that's basically anywhere. Also, horror spread into here. This is when you try after you leave. Okay. And you get rats. I might have to ignore these rats. So what do I need to? I need to successfully investigate this guy and leave. I will start by, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3 icons, which means I'd be investigating at a 5 to 6, 6, 7, 8 to 6. That's not good enough. So I'll take an attack of opportunity to pick this up. Take a second one to investigate the Man in Pellet Mask. That's fine because I have 6 health. I'm going to get +2, +3, +5. So I'm at a 10 to 6, up by 4. That's a -3. That's absolutely fine. Man in the Pellet Mask has been investigated. That gives me a resource. I only moved once. Just dump him here in the victory display and resign. Rats are here. Mark takes 2 actions to move and last action to resign. Okay, we advance. We're gonna go conviction, so we're gonna go to the police. And that means that when we go to R1, which is yada yada yada, stranger is onto us. The stranger is onto us. Also, in translated the dreams. Translated the dreams, or whatever it is. I think it's interpreted, but I don't care spelling it. We have Mark and we have Harvey. Okay, we got 2 ticks under chasing a stranger. We also warned the police, which gives us a conviction. Stranger is onto us. Chasing the stranger. 2. Oh, that's R1. Tried to warn the police. 1 conviction. We did not steal. Mark is going to get Man in the Pellet Mask. And 2 chasing the stranger and victory. So we were using challenge mode. We did not die. We were very, very close. So we get 2 bonus, and then we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 10 XP in total, and we'll be back for last game. Thanks for watching.